Welcome everyone to a series that I'm starting here on the Griffin, Indiana map. I started off in new farmer mode. I purchased a little farm off the side of the map with a couple fields that give us room to expand. Um, just bought the bare necessities for the time being to um, harvest our corn, which is planted in both fields, and get it to the finish line. I'll show you more of the farm once I get over there. For now, I am here at the store. I just bought a spreader and a sprayer. As we are using precision farming on this one, I need to spray some herbicide down on these fields, as well as fertilizer, and I need to lime. So I am going to be going and buying some lime now, and then I'll meet you guys over at the farm once I get there. This is a really gorgeous map. Um, I really like it. I've played on it once before, just for a little bit, but I kind of like the vibe that it has. There's a bunch of little farms you can start off with. Um, if you don't want to use the starting farm, which is pretty neat. Gives you a nice big grass field and stuff. That's one of the farms there. It's a little big for what I was looking for to start. And the fields around it were massive. This is another one I looked at, but also up here on the right. All the fields around it were pretty large as well. So I just didn't want to start off that big of a field. I mean, that technically isn't very big, but all the other ones are very large across the street, both ways there. Our little farm is back around this bend. It's kind of here on the edge of the map. It had two fields surrounding it, which I really liked. They were good size for starting out. Oops, we have these big large fields here across the street. There's four for potential expansion, and then also there's a large field here as well. So once we get deeper in the game, we can buy some more land. So we got two cornfields here. Nice little farm, little farmhouse. It's pretty quiet by itself. So I'm gonna get this sprayer dropped off, and then I'll meet you guys over by the field. So here's the first field we're gonna do. I do like to use mods. I have GPS, course play, auto drive, and all that stuff loaded in on this map. However, I don't really need the course driving or the course play and auto drive and stuff like that at the moment. We're not too huge. We got two small fields here. Probably will be using the GPS. As a matter of fact, we'll probably go ahead and kick that on now. My keyboard has seemed to die. Trying to hit this tree. What are yes set up here? This. So get us set up, and it's fine that it makes it easier to keep everything even. You get everything covered. I kind of have OCD when it comes to stuff missing, like that little bit there is gonna bother me, but still got the coverage, so good there on that front. So I am gonna go ahead and finish this field, and I'll meet you guys back when we're done. I am probably gonna go ahead and roll through this other field. I'll probably have to make a couple of trips for lime and stuff like that, so see you when we're through. Alright, so now that we've got that finished, let's go ahead and grab this sprayer. I've never used this one before. It's a smaller one, more of kind of a budget thing. So that's what I was kind of shooting for. I got some older tractors. I'm a sucker for things matching, so I found a cheaper case that was kind of older. It was that small tractor over there. Seems to be a good tractor. I think it's 150 horsepower for like a small tractor, which is great. So I kind of then found this older, medium-sized tractor. It's like, I don't know, 250 horses, I think. So let's go ahead and, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what we put down. So this is fertilizer. Let's do that first. But yeah, so the older case combines I wasn't really a fan of. So I got just the, I think that's the base game case that you start with. This seeder is like one of the mods. It's like an air seeder, direct drill kind of deal, so it's nice. So kind of start off with the basics, like we can keep planting corn over and over again with how it sits. But we'll get into some, wheat and that kind of stuff. Get some greenhouses and maybe find a place to put some farm animals and stuff like that. We got quite a bit of landscape to work with here in the yard. And then we can even cut the grass or something, make some silage at some point or another. So let's get this thing unfolded. I'm going to go ahead and put this fertilizer down, and then I will be back with you guys here shortly. Alright, so this being my first video here, I'm going to go ahead and put down this herbicide, but if you could just leave a comment below and let me know if you prefer me to skip this part. I'm going to go ahead because it's basically the same thing I just did, but if you prefer to see the whole process, just let me know. And I'll be more than glad to include that in my future videos. So I'll see you guys after this is done. Actually, it says there's weeds growing in here, but where it says it's growing, getting the same yield, and there isn't anything on the map, so I am not going to spray this. So let's go back over here to the tractor, and we'll get this thing folded back up. Get it put up, and then we'll do a little farm tour, show you the machinery I got, and then we'll get this episode ended off here. Let's drop this off. This seems like a good place to keep it, you know. So we'll drop this guy over here. Alright, so here's the case I got. Axial flow T150 with a corn header on it. I think this is a 6-meter header. It's K7150. And then we got a case 1246. Like I said, this is a small 150 horsepower tractor. I think this is 250, 249 or something like that. Then we got the case planter here. This is a direct till. Has a fertilizer tank, seeds, obviously. I think this is a 9-meter. Now, I believe the requirements for this is like 150. So we'll see if that tractor can pull it. It looks kind of big for that tractor, but we'll see. Obviously, we've seen the fertilizer spreader. Got a little workstation here so I can change tires, etc. I am running with crop destruction and weeds, seasons, all that jazz. However, I don't do rocks. I don't do plowing. I think most people are that way as well. Got a little well here to get water. Got a nice trailer here. I think it holds like 20K. This is I think it's the farm silo, living silo. It's a big silo. I think it holds like 15 million or something, which is a little unrealistic, but I like the look of it in this area. Over here we got sprayer. I got a little flatbed. I got the old, I think it's the Lizard Rodeo, but I just like the look of the old trucks. And then there is a forklift in here to move this kind of stuff around. And then our little house. So I will be uploading once a week as time allows. Hopefully, probably the videos will go up on the weekends. I'm going to try to get this up today, Saturday. I'm going to try to get this up tomorrow, Sunday. So I'll try to keep that schedule. Little episodes here. Like I said, any comments, concerns, stuff you want to see done, just leave it down below. Leave a like. Subscribe if you like. I know this is my first video, not a whole lot of content up here yet, but trying to get this going. I play a lot of farm sim, but I will be uploading some games that my son plays once he gives me some videos to edit. He plays a lot of random games, so might see some other stuff on here you like. So thank you for watching. Till next time, I'll see you.